So it looks like disaster was averted. Yay, we live another day. But let's talk about how we're expanding the garden because we are terrified. Just today, I planted some more stuff, but let's do a recap. Here's my lettuce, and these are giant marigolds over here. I did plant a bunch of zinnias today. This one's still empty. I did finally cover up the Thai basil because it wasn't going to stay dry and be able to germinate. Look at all of the tomatoes. All of these Amish paste are for the donation garden. So I am creating a garden just for my community to give away food. These are Brad's Atomic Grape. Look how thick I planted these. That is crazy. I need to transplant them when they get a little bit bigger. The catnip for the cats, of course. The leeks are just coming up. Yes, everything's a little wet, but that's kind of how I do it here. And these are bell peppers. Oh, I do remember what I planted today. I was not planning on this, but with the mood that we had today, I just was like, let's plant all the things. So I planted the last of these buttercup seeds I had. These were just like Burpee brand or something that did not do well yet last year. And I thought, well, I'll just spend the rest of them, put them in these non-woven bags that are amazing. I will show you what happens when they grow up. So when I transplant the entire bag, and you can see the roots just go right through the bag, and that way you avoid transplant shock. So that's the way I always do my squash, anything that really doesn't like to be transplanted. You can see I've got some melons here, rich sweetness, some honey nut, which are tiny honey butternut squash, the North Georgia candy, and I didn't get great germination on these guys. I'm a little bit kind of concerned. Oh, I also planted loofah today, so that's going to be fun. And my yellow squash is doing amazing. I've got one more that needs to germinate here. We'll see. Planted collards yesterday. They haven't germinated. Like I said, I was trying not to freak out today. I really was like 80-20. Is something really bad going to happen? Thankfully, nothing bad has happened yet. And this is what I do. If I feel nervous or unsettled, I'll plan something. So I made a big list of things I'd like to get done. I planted some extra food. I, scheduled some things that got extra stuff done just so I feel like I have control. I was supposed to be building garden beds today, but it was still like a little bit chilly out, even though it was 65. I guess it was the breeze. So I didn't get the beds built. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 75. I will be out there tomorrow building beds. I've got like 10 new beds to build, and I showed you before that the grass got done, so I will be putting those out in the corner. Maybe I'll be able to place a couple of them tomorrow. We will see. I'm also considering just buying some extra food. I love dried beans. I know how to cook them. I'm amazing at that. So I'm thinking about getting a 5-gallon bucket of beans. If I do, I will bring you along on that ride. I've considered doing it. I don't know if y'all buy 15-bean soup, but we are big fans of 15-bean soup, and you can make it on your own and you can save a bunch of money. So I could get a 5-gallon bucket. I could make a 5-gallon bucket of 15-bean soup for $45. That would last forever, a long, long time. We eat 15-bean soup through the winter. It's amazing. And that bucket would probably last us a couple of years, and that would make me feel good. So we are talking more about like doing water catchment and solar. There is a local business here that's doing a class coming up in May. We are going to be attending that, so we could like do it yourself solar. What are your thoughts on the current events, and is it leading you to prep? Is it leading you to like have a little bit more in the pantry and also to expand your garden? And what are you planting this year? Are you expanding? Comment below and let me know.